Got a fire in my soul, yeah, it's burning bright. Guy band, he told me just to follow the light. Well, I heard the people singing with all their might. So I hit the ground running, and I ran all night. And we sang, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Well, I ran into my family, and I ran into my friends, and I ran into people that I didn't know then. And I said to them, hey, I could use a hand. And then I ran and I ran, and I ran and I ran. And we sang, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. They say it's dangerous out there, but not if we're all here. If we're together, we can run without fear. They say it's dangerous out there, but not if we're all here. If we're together, we can run without fear. Well, the children and the elders and the strangers and the neighbors and the doctors and the teachers and the farmers and the bakers and the scientists and builders and the singers and the players and the buskers and the dancers and the dreamers and the painters and the coaches and the helpers and the artists and creators and the yogis and the healers and the preachers and the changers and the people and the planet and the forests and the rivers and the mountains and the oceans and the future and the vision. And the buskers and the patience and the future and the vision. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run,
Oh man, here we go again. We're going to create change. Make it happen this time. Let's go. Always good vibes.
Always good vibes.
Get out of your bed.
Here we go. Thank God it's Monday. What's
A
up,
good
everybody?
day,
Good to
a
see
great
everybody.
day.
I
Let's
see
go.
you,
Always
DJ
good vibes. Create
Thank you,
change.
guys. Good to see you here, brother.
Let's go. Let's go. Always good vibes. Let's go. Always good vibes.
Marvelous Monday, brother. Shine, look
What's
who's in the house.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, man. Nothing, man. Good to see you. Good to have you back, man. I bet everybody out here thought we was broke up. I mean, cause hey, I'm the kind of dude like your business is your business, and I tell what you tell me to tell, and you didn't tell me to tell anything. So I was like, kind of trying to stay muff about everything. Like, I don't know what's going on. So I know everybody out there, the drama had to be killed of like, oh, they broke up. It's been horrible. I bet they don't even like each other anymore.
Let the rumors fly. Yeah.
I don't know what else to say other than I ain't heard from them, guys. That's the best I could say. And that was the truth. It was like, and after they know the story, they'll know that I wasn't lying. Like, I really hadn't heard nothing either.
No, those are facts. I ended up getting stuck in the mountains for longer than I planned. So, that and the loss of a phone, and up here in Canada, which is where I'm coming from, in case anybody doesn't know, our national air flight company, whatever you want to call them, decided to go on strike when I decided to take a vacation.
Man.
So we had like an extra 6 days of hopping. Like I was saying earlier before we came on, fortunately, we had family, so we had a place to stay out there. But there was a lot of folks, man, just stranded, not being able to get to places, and like
Dude,
it wasn't.
nightmare.
Oh man, and like I always thought, dude, like if anything happened, like anything else, like if I buy a pair of jeans at Walmart and they don't fit, I can take them back as long as I got the receipt. No, that's not how they worked. Like they were like, oh, we'll give you X amount of dollars, and you have to pay anything extra to get your stuff home. And like, man, but we got lucky because there's people that are like I was saying before, stuck from overseas, like all over the world,
man,
but living in an airport with their families, man. Like it kind of made me think
nightmare.
about like, what if something like, you never want to say that, but like there's been lots of disasters happening and stuff like that. And just to see so many people stuck in one place and the tension rising, oof.
Oh
Yeah.
man, dude, nightmare situation right there, bro. Especially if you got a young kid,
which I do. Well, he's not like a baby, but you know what I mean. Like he handled
old enough to really be aggravating if need be.
Yeah.
And in that situation, I guarantee it was a need be.
Yeah. Yeah. And he probably was a lot cooler headed than I was for most of it. You know what I mean? Because I just like, give me an answer. Don't give me this. We don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Like I waited 3.5 hours to get someone to pick up, and like you got to keep in mind this is a flight for 3 people, so like you're looking at a little over $1,000, right?
Right.
And they're like, well, we can offer you a $25 voucher on our airplanes. I'm like, the same airplanes that aren't flying right now?
And I mean, $25, that's like, well, do I get to bitch slap you?
Yeah, like, tell me what I can even order off this menu.
What else do I get along? Like when do I get to deliver a little bit of
5 fingers to the face?
Yeah, because like, man, that would insult the crap out of you. Got $1,000, or better in something. Like, we can give you a $25 voucher. Yeah, I can give you a couple slaps to your face right real quick, too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then like, oh, well, maybe you can rent a car, and like we were looking at that, man. But that's a 4-day drive. You know what I mean? So like, plus, like, I mean, I think the car was $1,000, and then you had to pay like all your gas. Plus, you'd have to pay your hotels. Like, I mean, it can't.
Yeah.
With me, I'd just sleep in the car. But I mean, with a wife and a young fella, so.
Yeah, in 4 days, that's a stretch.
Yeah, it is, man. And like, I don't like driving like that anymore. Like, that's one thing I realized, even being out west. Like, 4 or 5 hours is my tops. You know what I mean? And that's like, I'm gonna stop and get out and stretch every 45. But man, heck of a time. Man. I will say that we had a great time, man. Like, a 4-hour water fight in a mountaintop with my son and my brother. Man. Like, you know what I mean? It was just unreal, dude. It was great to be back out there. So yeah, coming back to the East Coast was like a little bit of I'm just gonna say it, a little bit of a letdown.
I guarantee it, man. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's when you know that you made the best out of what you had to.
Yeah.
When you come back, not really wanting to be back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, I'd like to stay at another. Because most of the time when I go out of town somewhere, I can't hardly wait to get back home.
Yeah.
There's a few trips where you go and you're like, man, I'd like to been able to stay another few days or something. But they're, so that's the ones that that you had a pretty good time. Then, like,
to be half honest with you, I was like, I don't care if they ever get these flights going again. Right? I'm gonna stay here, man.
Hey, you give you a good reason anyway. Well, man, I'm just glad that there wasn't nothing wrong. I'm glad everything's good, man.
Mm-hmm.
We've been carrying forward. I know that you and I, we have truly, and just so the audience knows, we truly wasn't able to, like, I didn't know. So all I could do was to be the professional that I am, was I'm not going to talk about this man. I'm not going to talk about anything that's going on. I'm going to talk about I'm going to say what I see on my side, and I'm going to say, look, this is the way it is. Mm-hmm. And he knows to get a hold of me when he's able to.
Mm-hmm.
and that's the way I carry it. And I know they had to be killing people because like, oh, it's got to be dropping. They broke up. They ain't broke
The
up.
band done broke up, man.
It's like, and I'm like, well, we might. I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, well, we might have. But I don't know about it. Like like I'm
Oh,
still waiting
I am one of them gals that'll just ghost
like,
you. I'll
I was
let
like,
you know. I'll let you
but
know,
in my
baby.
mind, I'm like, there's no way. Like he would at least like get on with it. He at least. I'm like, no,
Oh yeah,
no. There's something up, and I'm. You know how I am. I don't, and I do this for all my friends, all my buddies. It's
yeah,
like I don't meddle in their. Dude, I don't meddle in other people's stuff.
yeah.
Like I'm just not that guy.
You could meddle in mine, and you probably get a grizzly bear answering my phone.
Well, yeah, I feel you. Yeah, hey, I
Yeah.
know that feeling, dude.
That was the worst though, because like I mean, I have your contact on there. I didn't have my computer with me, so like I don't even know the passwords to this stuff. If it didn't turn on when I turned it on, I'd be hooped. Like you know what I mean? Like so once we lost the phone, but once I lost the phone, yeah, I was hooped. So
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah, oh yeah,
So
dude, man,
now you guys know the rest of the story.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, and good light though. I mean, it give introspection and a time to think about moving forward. And I know
Yeah.
you and I we had played with different time frames, different schedules, and we've been going at guys. For anybody out there that's listening, we appreciate all you guys, all of
Yes,
our
we do.
man, like brother Desi, Tommy Kenyon. All you guys, Miss Patty, all of you, Miss Amina and brother Clint, you guys like all and everybody that's just listening, we just appreciate all of you guys. And we're trying real hard to come up with working with two people with two families from two different countries that's only able to connect through phone and through this type of way.
Yeah.
It is difficult. So but we're trying to be men about this and trying to. We've been going at this a long time in comparison to what you know some have seen as far as time frames in a row, like this
Mhm.
stretch we've been going since
Mhm.
last year,
Yep.
and first started out, man, with every day, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what a
Yeah.
drag! What I mean, it was awesome. What a run!
Yep.
And then cut back to the 3 days, and been quite a run, and that's awesome. And we've learned so much, and I feel like that we've gained such a steady group of people that just throughout the course of a week will stop in, say hello, drop in, and send some good vibes or be a part of the conversation or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And but we have to also exercise the fact that, man, there's other time frames for us to try hitting. There's other things that we want to bring into our little world and what we like to do. So we're working together, and this is what working together. It's not going to be pretty sometimes. It's not going to be always like, okay, we can do this or this or this, but this is how you do it. I mean,
Yep.
you gotta
Gotta move
just
around. Yep.
you gotta figure out what works for each other and everything, and you work it out, and that's why I always encourage, like, man, hey, dude, I'm a human being,
Mm-hmm.
so when you feel let down, you gotta take a breath and you gotta
Yeah.
say, okay, now wait a minute, let me think this through, and it's like, okay, is this a letdown in my heart, or is it a true letdown? And
Yeah.
it's like, okay, it was a letdown in my heart. It wasn't a true letdown. Okay,
No.
we're going to wait and we're going to find out what's going on before, and I don't believe in talking about people or saying anything bad. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to wait and find out. But I already know that we're going to change up our schedule. We're going to figure something else
Absolutely.
out
Yep.
because it's like,
Well, we've done a lot of things, and like a lot of them have been like I've enjoyed a lot of them, and we've just you know what I mean. We have that ability to change the flow a bit and get back to playing more, which would be nice. Which is something that we talked about, And the after dark stuff was a lot of fun, right?
yeah, it
So
was.
with winter coming, I mean, we can kind of set that up again because like one thing I'm trying to do personally is like, and it was something I realized while I was away, and like I needed to unplug. I didn't realize how bad I needed to unplug, but like honestly, losing a phone and like not doing this, would give me some time to look at like, hey, what was really cool about what is cool about it, right? And of course, hanging out with everybody is cool, but I mean, also the ability to play and do some evening shows and stuff like that, and like get kind of maybe more of a groove going with the schedule that I know exists rather than having to juggle because who likes doing that, right? So
Nobody.
no,
Nobody. And it
no,
creates unwanted stress. It
yeah,
creates unwanted stress
it
for no
does,
reason.
it
We've
does,
got enough play in both of our
yeah,
schedules to figure out a comfortable schedule that we can also play with other times because I'm up all day. I'm up all through the night. So it's like you
yeah,
got
yeah,
this group of time right
mhm,
here, and it's like that's fun, that's cool, but there's
yeah,
all other times out there that you might reach other folks that would enjoy what we're doing. And
absolutely,
then it's like so we're just trying to be honest with everybody. We've done everything in front of everybody since we started this journey with
yeah,
with live streaming and trying to bring you some type of a show, some type of something wholesome, a way to connect with everybody. And, that's the way that I feel like we're supposed to do is like you figure out ways that where you don't say, okay, well, it's got to be like this or it's got to be like that.
no,
No, it's
no,
got to be the way that we figure out the way it's got to be. That's
absolutely,
that's the way it's got to be.
yep.
Let's see. Let me. I got. Brother Tom, I'm in the back. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Anytime, brother Tommy, you know that you can chime in anytime you want, brother
Yeah,
Tommy.
man.
It's always good to see you. We see you down there. So if you want to chime in and say something, you know how to bring
I'm glad
yourself
you think
up.
I look good. But one of my buddies is like, "You're starting to look like Colonel Sanders." I was like, "Stay
Yeah.
away from my lens." This is
I see
risky.
Bad Wolf. Hey, shout out to you, Bad Wolf.
Yeah,
I remember them coming into brother Clint and Sister Jimenez's little
nice.
thing the other night. I remember that name. So shout out to you, man. I appreciate you stopping through. Thank you, man. But yeah, dude, man, it's almost kind of depressing for me this time of year because summertime is my true favorite time, and I
Mhm.
hate to see it winding down. I
Oh
hate to see
man.
it like
Yeah,
and the time change, bro. The time change
yeah, yeah,
messes with me,
yeah.
man.
Even the 2 hour time change, like I was saying to you about being out there, like so it's 2 hours ahead, right? But what's weird is like I lived out there so long. It's like I think that my body kind of adjusted more to being out there than here. And I noticed like while I was out there, is like one, I don't know, overall I felt better. Like I had less aches and pains. I seemed clearer. But when I came back, it's like I gained that 2 hours of like, I don't know. Like for me, it feels like behindness, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just different. I mean, like little things that never used to affect me. It just seems like the joys of getting. I don't know people are, you're not that old, but I mean, like I'm feeling it, so I'm talking about it, right?
Yeah.
So, but
I'm
yeah,
old. I'm
I know.
old.
I consider it like whatever. I still am young at heart, but the body doesn't want to agree all the time, right? So yeah, it was nice. It was nice, man.
Dude, I like those chants. I told you, man, that like when I'm doing stuff around here, I purposely love to just be away from my phone, away from this
Mm-hmm.
computer.
Mm-hmm.
I really it's been a bigger part of my life in this past year than it ever has been, and it's still not one of those things that I can still leave out and not give two flying craps
Yep.
whether I got this thing or whether I don't got it. And
No.
now that I got this little GoPro, I don't even have to have my phone to do a little bit of filming. So it's like I
Yeah.
can leave that sucker in this completely unplugged. Like we went on that. We went for we done about 8 miles on the Appalachia Trail
Nice.
yesterday, me and my son,
Yep.
and was able to get some nice footage and everything. Where it comes across at Bland up here, where at Burke's at the other side of Burke's Garden from where I'm at, is where I'm
Yep.
talking about. But yeah, we walked out through there, and I just enjoy that time being out to yourself. Now it's nice to have your phone and catch some, maybe catch some film or something like that. But just having that chance where like, dude, I didn't get no text message, didn't get no phone
Mm-hmm.
calls, didn't get no emails, didn't care if I did. And
Yep.
it was like, just enjoying the walk with my kid. And we was, looking at stuff what we would look at is random stuff and exploring random things and some of the cool overhangs that you find and like man, that's where that's the ones that you're looking for. Get that
Yeah.
head up out of that phone for a little while and
That's where the
get
GoPro
some
really
bugs
comes.
on you.
Yeah, the GoPro comes in handy for that because like I brought mine with me, and I mean like I love them because like you can smash into stuff, you can fall down, like they're designed for all that, right? So I did get some pretty nice footage of some pretty cool stuff I'll be putting up.
Yeah.
And I put a track together and I just put some of the clips in there from like I literally just kept it on the whole time. Like we were swimming, like I got like stuff like going down water slides and stuff, dude. Like, and like the beauty of not having that ding, 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 like especially when you're in the middle of like just taking it in, right? And like I knew like I'm gonna want to take this with me, some of it, but how can I do it? Well, I put the harness on and I go GoProing, right? And no one knows it's there. I forget it's there and have a great time, man. But that constant interruption or incessant noise of just stupid notifications and stuff, just no, I don't got the patience for that, man. I really don't.
Well, yeah, I think that my balance comes in being able to walk away from it. I don't mind having it on me when I choose to have it on, but I don't want to feel like when I want to go out in the mountains, that is not my security. My security is in knowing that I know how to take care of myself and
That's
my
right.
son, and I'll be all right. That phone ain't going to save my ass, so to speak. It's going to be me that saves me.
No.
And I don't mind that feeling. Matter of fact, I guess there's a
I
part of
enjoy
me
it, man.
that welcomes that. I like going out in the wood. Like my wife, it drives her crazy that I will leave and go to the mountain to ginseng and not have no pistol, not have no rifle, not have nothing but my pocket knife, some water, and a few little things that I carry with me when I go, and know that I can make it out. I'll be all right. And it's not going to be my phone that saves me. It's going to be me that gets me out. And I like that feeling. That I welcome that feeling, man. So, it's that's my unplug, I guess, is like it's just like for me going out to the store. Like there's literally, I know folks, my mother-in-law will be one of them. I'll call her out. My wife would be one of them. I'll call her out. But a store's like 4.5 miles out the road here. They're the kind of people that they could be 2 miles out the road. Remember, they forgot their phone, come back to the house to get their phone, back out to the store 4 miles to come back. And it's like, now, well, you could just went on out to the damn store and just.
See, I've learned a trick. I purposely leave mine at home on these type of excursions when I leave, because I know the second I leave the store, the phone's gonna ring. Like, oh, sweetie, can you pick up some eggs?
Can you pick up the?
I can if I leave it at home.
That's right. That's dude, man.
No tip.
I'm serious, man. Like I have personally witnessed people do it, but I get it. That I get why people do it. I see you, Jared Toss. What's up, man? What's up? He says, "Nice fade, Sean." Yeah.
Thanks, bud. I'll give you a side to side.
Number 2 fade. We see over there, man.
That's it, man. I need a clip, and I need a clip. I'm starting to go Don King, like straight up and white on the sides, man.
Yeah, hey, nothing wrong with that, man.
That's it.
Pimp it, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm with you on that though, man. I like having those opportunities to get away from that stupid phone and get away from. It's like man, like I went over like Zachary's house the other day, and man, the whole time I was over there, my phone was in the car, and I enjoyed that. I enjoyed just being able to spend time with
100%.
him, and know that, well, man, there's nothing I could do for anybody from over here anyway.
No.
It's like, even if you could get a hold of me, if it's an emergency, call 911. Don't call me.
Yeah, you're gonna have to, because I don't know what it's like in the Appalachians, but in the Rockies, you ain't even getting a signal. It's like as soon as you hit the mountains, like the mountain range, when you're entering, it's like bye bye iPhone, like bye bye Wi-Fi, bye bye everything. It's like if anything happens, it says call 911 from a payphone. That's literally what it says. It's like, So
I don't feel bad, and like my wife's at work, my son's
yeah.
at school, or and my mom and sister are here, at on top of the hills. So it's like I'm 28 miles away from home base from here where I'm
Hmm.
at when I'm over there.
Yeah.
So for me, like for even if I do have my phone on me, if there's something really bad happening, I ain't gonna be able to make it to help you. Like you're gonna need to call somebody else or take care of yourself.
Yeah.
So it's like I can let that worry like just all right. I'll leave it in the car. When I get to it, then I'll get to it.
Yeah.
And same way here on the weekends at the house. Well, I might get a text message through the day, but
Yeah.
I may not be inside to see that text message because I'm not. Dude, I've broke so many phones
Well,
and
yeah.
lost so many phones
Oh
just
man.
doing yard work and stuff
Yep.
like that. That it's
Yep.
like it'll cost. I'm trying to not spend no more money, and so I'll just leave my phone
The
in the
best plans
house,
to leave
man.
it at
Like
home, man.
I
Yeah.
leave them in the house, man,
Yeah.
because I just know that I'm that guy
And the
that
side
just
by side does not count as a house. FYI.
no doubt,
Terrible
no doubt.
idea. Yeah.
Terrible idea. Terrible idea, man.
Terrible idea.
Terrible idea,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh,
And,
dude.
and it's I that but that truly it's I that's something that I guess, it's just the age different, the age group there.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up with a cell phone at all.
Me neither,
So,
man. Like I
that
was saying, a
unplugged.
fellow was saying this the other day. He's like, "Oh yeah, back in the day, like when we were kids and we had cell phones." And he was like a couple years older than me. And my buddy looks at me, and goes, "Man, we didn't have cell phones until we were like 2021,
Dude,
dude.
no
Like for
doubt.
sure. Like we didn't know cell phones, man.
I
Pager,
went
maybe
to
like one guy in the group had a pager and a roll of quarters. You know?
around here, I went to prison in '04.
Yeah.
I don't know of anybody but one other person in my circle that had a phone. It was one of them bag phones.
Yep.
Okay. When I come home from prison right before '07, December of '06, uh, everybody had. Everybody was
Mm-hmm.
doing in a matter of 2 years, dude. It changed where everybody had a dang cell phone.
Hmm.
I think it was the BlackBerry, wasn't it? That was the big one at the
Oh
time, or
yeah, the
something.
crackberry.
BlackBerry or whatever. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Everybody had a phone when I come home, man. Like my buddy, um, he lived with me in the apartment there before I married Courtney. We were just batching it up, man, and he taught me how to do the how to do the text message because you had to hit the button for like it had ABC on so you had to get to the letter and then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
man, I was so slow at that. I hated it, man. God, I
Everyone,
hated that.
every BlackBerry was like the original iPhone. Everybody was like, BlackBerry's gonna take over the
Now,
world,
see, I
man.
never had the BlackBerry. I had
No,
the
me
flip,
neither.
the
I had
flip, ding, ding, ding.
the Nokia flip phone.
I
Yeah,
think that's what I had was the
yeah,
beep.
yeah.
And
That
dude,
thing you could get so mad at it and whip it at the wall.
I
It was
hated
like
it.
a brick. It was like smack into the
Yeah.
wall, blow to four pieces, put it back together. But hello.
See, I was still an old school guy. I was still the caller.
Yeah,
I was like, it's like, man, I can't.
I only got into texting about 2024. You know what I mean?
My
Like,
wife
really?
was into it a little more than I was, and when we first hooked up, first got together, she texted a lot or texted, and it would frustrate the heck because she would send me a couple texts, and before I could answer, there would be more coming in, and it's like
Oh yeah.
you're gonna
Oh
have
yeah.
to spread these out for me, man,
Hmm.
because send me about 4 a day and spread them out by a couple hours. That way, I can catch up to the one.
Yeah,
Dude,
well, that's what happens to me. It's like I'll see somebody write, like they'll write one, and I'll be like, "Yeah, good to hear from you," right? But then the bubbles come up, and then there's going to be more.
oh
So
yeah.
then that one comes up, and you're like, "Oh, okay." And then more bubbles come up, and I'm like, I'll deal with this later." And then they're like, "You never text me back. Like you text too much."
Yeah,
Yin yang. I don't know.
yeah. Hey, man, I've
Yeah,
gotten any more with I can text pretty good now, but
yeah.
man, there at first, I wasn't no good at it, but I
No.
still, I guess I've kind of I'm in between. I like to call. If I got a lot to say, I'd rather just call. But
Yeah.
if it's just a quick, hey man, what's up? Are you good? Then it's like that's cool. Like a quick couple, whatever. But
Hmm.
if I have a whole lot to talk about, then I
Yeah,
just soon
yeah,
call
yeah.
someone and let them
Yeah,
talk.
like my philosophy is if it's a simple close-ended question, then I'll shoot a text. But if I
Yeah,
know it's more than that, it just requires a phone call. I'm not going to waste either of our time. Let's just get to it,
yeah, yeah.
So
Hey,
yeah.
I see you out there, Miss Amena. How you doing there? Good morning.
Yeah. Oh, you missed the backstory. Let's do it again. No.
Yeah.
Nice to
Yeah,
see you.
let me just get share screen and I'll hit rewind and let's let it play. Let that sucker play, man.
That's a
But
genius move, actually. Never thought of
but
that.
I
Yeah.
knew that everybody would. I knew that everybody would think that there was some type of real. I knew, or I didn't know that
Lovers
everybody would.
quarrel, if you will.
Yeah, and it's like I was telling people the God's honest truth. I really didn't know anything.
Now,
I didn't, and I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of in my brain. I was like, "Damn, that kind of perturbs me, man. Like I
most of
deserve
my,
to know something." But I
to
didn't
be
say
fair,
nothing.
most of my family, including my wife, didn't know where I was for about 6 days. So
Funny,
we're
man.
working through it. We're working through it.
Hey, man, you do what you do. You do what you get first.
Things happen up in them there mountains, boy.
Uh, Yeah, see,
Uh,
man, a minute said I thought you broke up with us. I told Sean earlier. I said I bet everybody thought
oh,
they thought we broke up.
oh,
It's over. We broke up. It's
I'm
like,
I'm a gentleman. I always tell you first.
and the only thing I said was I have
Yeah,
no idea what's going on,
no,
and that was not a lie.
it wasn't a
I
lie.
didn't have. I was like, dude, I don't really know
Hell, I didn't
anything's
know what was
going.
going on for at least a week.
Hey,
Yeah.
I see you, Mr. Floyd. What's up, man? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in.
Mhm.
Much love.
I
Appreciate
did.
you.
I did write a song on my excursions,
All
and I
right,
put
let's hear it.
some video clips into it of some of the sites that I've seen.
Yeah.
It's it's all right. It's not great, but it'll show you some cool pictures and a little bit of where I was. So Tommy, if you're looking at going out, here's going to be a couple nice shots of the Rockies for you, and
Cool,
a
man.
song to accompany it. Yeah. So
Cool, man. All right. Well,
yeah,
we'll see you here in just a few minutes then. All
sounds
right.
good.
I was trying to find the play button again.
Here's the guy in Chancho.
Well, I've been hearing everywhere that you're ready to go, you no longer care. It seems that my words aren't prepared. I'm losing a step with each stare, and I can't remember the last time I actually put on a smile that was mine. So I reversed to my old ways. Sure shit to fall down again. Say that I'm leaving again. Where I'm going, I don't know where I've been. Seeming the other side, I can't help you. Lord knows that I've tried. They said if I was misfortune red, by definition I should be dead. Thinking about the roads that always led me home, back to you. And sometimes I slip away, and sometimes I get tired of every day seeming like the one before. But lately that's where I found my comfort, that's for sure. You said that I never showed up. Words that I used were hard to digest, and I guess some of that may be true. Most of it's on me, but maybe just a little's on you. I ain't pointing the blame. I'm trying to find a new path so I can forge a new way. For all of my time has run away.
part is getting up one foot in front of the other, so you don't stumble back down onto your ass, son. But usually that's where I found most of my fun. Would I change a single thing? Maybe, but I'd have to reverse that almost all of the things that I've known. Well, mama, please let them know that I'm coming home. And I never meant any of it, except for the parts that I did. It doesn't seem like it matters in the end, 'cause all I got are these mountains in my veins, mountains in my veins, yeah. These mountains in my veins, yeah. These mountains in my veins. Sorry for causing you pain.
Mysteries. No mysteries. No mysteries.
Have good genes too.
Oh man, here we go again. We're going to create change. Make it happen this time. Let's go, always good vibes.
I love that too.
Get out of the open. I can feel it, it's going to be a good day, a great day. Let's go, always
Really
good
brings me your eyes.
vibes. Create change.
It just felt right.
Let's go, always good vibes. Change. Let's go, always
Yeah,
good
let's go.
vibes.
Always good vibes, man. Appreciate y'all being here, John Shine. Coming at you with always good vibes. I got a big old aha from Miss Amena. Hey, man,
Mhm.
thinking of you and your dad, your family, Miss Amena. I ain't forgot. Sending up some good prayers, good thoughts, good vibes, man. Sending it out to you. Shout
Yeah.
out to you this morning. Brother Tommy, always good vibes. He's seeing good genes. He got good genes, too.
Yeah.
Nice views in the
Dude.
Canadian mountains. I thought he was talking. No, this is the Appalachian Mountains, Tommy.
Yeah. Different
Oh,
things.
he's talking about your video. Oh, I thought he was talking about my. I didn't know. Oh, yeah. They were pretty good too, wasn't they,
Yeah.
Tommy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
That was good. Hey, man, I like different spots. I want to get a chance to see different areas like that. It's
I got
always
some cool stuff I'll share with you guys over the next couple of weeks. Some really cool stuff I got on the GoPro and stuff like that. I just got to get to the computer. But yeah, that last one was in a spot called Panorama. So it's like about 20 minutes from nowhere, you know what I mean? So on the way back down through, I found a canyon, a cave, went into the cave. It was pretty cool. I put my hand in a hole. There was a snake. Yeah. Yeah. It was awesome.
Cool, man.
Yeah, dude. There's rattlesnakes out there, man. There's rattlers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got timber rattlers.
Do you?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you know, I haven't personally had any trouble with them, but I know just right down the road a few years back there was several that had been killed, but they had my understanding is, and I know that it's true, but I don't know exactly how it worked, but they let some go like up in the mountains.
Oh yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
you know, I kind of feel like snakes are kind of like water a little bit. They
Yeah.
probably kind of move downhill a little bit better.
Yeah.
And,
That's a
and
fact.
I'm downhill of the big mountain, so I feel like that wasn't right. You know what I mean? They didn't ask
Yeah.
me nothing about that.
Sometimes I wonder about the thought process on some of these ideas. Yeah.
I might would have bucked against that. You know, like
Man.
I'm like, hey, can y'all maybe take them somewhere else and drop them off? There's a lot of mountain out here without anybody living around them.
Yeah.
I don't know what I don't know what that was for. I guess a population thinning process. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, well, that's what they brought back up here. Like, man, they keep making, like, I love my national parks and stuff, you know what I mean? But they keep sectioning off more and more land. And, like, at one point in time, the wolf right up here was almost extinct not that long ago, within 20 years. So they put them on the endangered list and just kept reintroducing them into the wild. Now they got a problem with timber wolves, right? And I don't know if you've seen one of them things, but they are gigantic.
I have never personally. No,
Holy
I've seen
smokes.
them on TV.
Oh, dude, like
Yeah.
take a husky and like just
Yeah, dude, I can't even
make a
I
small
can't-
bear,
no,
basically.
man.
Yeah.
Basically, that's a little that's
Yeah.
that's a monster.
Yeah. Oh,
That's a monster.
gigantic, man. I got a couple got a pack of them off in the distance that I got a shot of, and luckily they were in the distance because like they have a saying up here, it's like by the time you see them, it's already too late.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
Something that big running that fat, dude, man,
Mm-hmm.
bro,
Oh yeah.
bro.
Oh yeah.
Like, man, I don't think that they'd want to eat a grown man crying. I just start crying.
Yeah.
I'd just break into what works best. I just cry. I just let it all out. Yeah, I let it all out. Ain't nobody wanting to mess with no man.
Well, it's funny 'cause a lot of Australians will come to like work the hills, like the ski hills and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was talking to this fella, and he's from Melbourne, Australia, and he's like, I was like, man, you guys got like 138 different species of like poisonous snakes and spiders. He's like, yeah, but you got animals that eat your guts while you're still alive.
No doubt, man.
Fair assessment.
No doubt, man.
You know,
I mean, yeah, dude. Like they'll carry. You got animals that's big enough to carry you up in the tree, all mangled up, and leave you lay there to drip and rot a little bit.
Yeah, freaking bobcat, man. You ever see like a bobcat in the wild?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they don't look that big, but they'll take 400-pound mountain, go right by the neck, and he'll be gone, like gone. Yeah.
Well, I mean, and you know, they're so much more powerful than their pounds.
Oh, like, that's the thing, dude.
Like a cat, a 100-pound cat. You ain't, dude, 100-pound. Dude,
good luck,
man.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck,
man. Hey, I watched old Zach. I think he was about 15 years old. We was living. Me and my ex-wife. We had a little old trailer out in Springville area, and it was about as big as a shoebox if you had a pretty good sized shoe. And there was this old cat that would get on the cars and everything. It was all hateful damn thing. It wasn't even nice. And Zach said, I'm gonna wring his neck. And I was just dumb enough and like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I think you can do it. Hey, that cat ate him. Hey, that cat lived to be old and prosperous. He didn't do shit. He grabbed a hold of that cat ate his ass. I was like, yeah, I guess he won't ring out one.
Oh, no.
Hey, that cat eat him up, dude. That big old boy was trying to shake that cat. He couldn't.
I see Tommy's comments saying that the bobcats are skittish of people. Not the ones in the park, man. These are park cats, bro.
Oh man, like the foxes at the beach,
dude.
Foxes at the beach will walk right up to you, bro.
Oh yeah. And like they're supposed to be nocturnal too.
Nah,
they show up in the middle of the day. Like we were sitting in a raft, like one of these like $50 like Canadian Tire rafts, right? Rowing along, and it's like, look at that mountain goat up on the hill. Isn't that beautiful? Let's turn this boat around.
Yeah, dude, let's paddle back.
We'll go the other way.
Yeah,
but they're so smart, man. Like they'll walk right up to the boundary line. Like a lot of people like to go bighorn, sheep hunting, and like obviously there's lots of stringent rules, right? Like if you shoot one in the park, you lose everything. You can go to prison for this up here. But they'll walk right to the boundary line, and it's almost like they're looking up at you through the scope, and then they'll just take one step back and just hang out right there, man. Like they know it well. It's crazy how well the animals know the parks.
But
But
yeah, the animals in the parks, their behaviors are different.
yeah,
Like,
they are.
you
Yep.
know, here in the mountains of Fox, you're probably not going to get too awfully close to one of them, right here.
Yep.
But at the beach, you know, you go out to the beach where they're used to people and they're just used to just, dude, they just walk right past you like you ain't nothing. Now the
Mhm.
bobcats around here, you're not going to see them. Very, very rarely you'll catch a glimpse of one, but it's not a park. This is a wild. They're in the wild, bro. Like they're doing, you
Oh
know,
yeah.
what wildcats do. Now you'll hear
Yep.
them once in a while. You know, you can hear them, and like the coyotes and stuff like that. You'll hear them, but they're skittish and they stay clear. Thankfully, I'm glad. And same with the bears. Like, I mean, you'll see them, but they don't
Mhm.
really want to mess with. They don't want nothing to do with you. They're not trying to eat you. I guess is what I'm saying. They're trying to eat your garbage or eat the snack out of your truck or something. They're not trying to attack you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. No, we
Elevated in the
there's videos
clouds.
you can watch of like one of the areas I was in was Banff National Park and the Jasper National Park. And the black bears are like street gangsters, man. Like they'll roll up to your car like when you walk away, and then they know that they can get their claws in over the window, and they just shake 2, 3 times, and they'll rip your car apart for a
Dude,
bag of Doritos, bro.
yeah, dude, yeah, dude.
Every year it happens, but I wouldn't say that they're nicer. I think they're just a little bit more, I don't know, tuned into what they can get. It's
Yeah, they
actually
know what they're. They know
yeah.
what they're. What they know what the score is. They
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
Like they know.
and it's crazy maybe to think that, but like there's been bears that like they've they come down from Kodiak Island, which is like way up an island off Alaska and Canada,
Yeah.
and they'll swim across like the North Atlantic or the Northern Sea, and they'll follow the railroad tracks all the way into Banff Park. And if they cause a problem, what they do is they just trank them and then they bring them back to Kodiak Island. If you take a bear anywhere once, he'll find his way back. You
Yeah.
know that? And
Oh
crazy.
yeah, dude,
And he'll come
insane.
back. Yeah, he'll come back, and then his temperament usually will change unless like you get a rogue every once in a while, but it's rare.
Yeah.
It's rare. Usually, if they trank and they got to come back, then they
Well, and the
wisen up
thing
a bit.
is like in the Smokies, for example, like you have now that the smoke, you know, like Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge's been there for years now. Well, you have bears that have been born and raised into the environment of stealing from cars, stealing
Mhm.
from trash cans, stealing from this, stealing from that. So it's not real, and I mean, it's not their fault. Like
No,
that's their survival. It's no different than me and you going to McDonald's and getting us a cheeseburger or
it's
going
it's
to
it's strikingly
whatever.
similar to what people do when they're, you know what I mean, put in certain situations. It's
The
pretty crazy.
same. They're just making a living. They're
Yeah,
making a
man.
living. They're
Yep.
just that's
Got
what they're
babies to
doing.
feed, man. They got
Yep.
babies to feed.
Yep. Now here in my area, if you're not careful, if you put trash in the back of your truck or
Hmm.
trash out
Hmm.
for them to get to, or you leave, you leave stuff out that's easy for them to scavenge. Heck yeah, they're going to get it. They're not stupid. They're
No, no,
polite
they're
about
not.
it. you
Uh,
know but
and
that one that walked right up on Courtney right here, I mean, I can see the stump she was sitting beside.
yeah,
It wasn't trying to attack her. It just smelled that orange soda. It
yeah, that's
smelled
right.
that. It wasn't. It didn't attack her.
And he
Once
wanted himself a
he
taste.
wanted that soda, bro. He walked up and said,
Yeah,
like,
that
dang.
orange cream soda.
Hey, my wife's a big young lady, right? She's a big gal. She's a healthy one, man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Hey, she floating around.
Fred Flintstone back to
Yeah.
the house. Yeah,
Oh
twinkle
man.
toes. Yeah.
Hey, I mean, god dang. Oh Lord have mercy, man. I swear to goodness. I
Oh,
mean, like of all the things, man. I don't know. I didn't get to personally witness it. It was her dad that got the gold in that.
yeah,
I happened to not be coherent at the time that happened.
yeah.
I seriously had stretched out and had fell asleep, and she was sitting out there, and that happened. I
Yep.
missed it. I only got to see the paleness of her face and the blood come back into her face as
Yeah.
she started to get her blood pressure under control again, because it scared her to death.
Oh yeah.
The bear went up the tree and she floated across the yard about 35 yards. It was funny.
My wife got lost. She was trying to find us, and like again, like I had to like you have to use maps, right? Because you're not going to get cell phone signal. So there's this body of lakes that we were at, and we were out there fishing, and it's like, supposed to be there around like 9-10 o'clock at night. Well, midnight comes and goes, and still no sign of her. Eventually, around 1:30, we see like headlights coming into the area we're in, and she's just still shaking.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What happened?" And she's like, "I got lost, and I stopped to look at the map on the side of the road, and a big grizz crossed the woods." And she's in a Honda Civic, so he's scratching his back on the car. The car is rocking back and forth. Just letting him do his thing, and off he goes. Once he's done. I said, well, at least you did everything right. Like, you didn't spook him or anything like that, because, like, she was sitting there. He's seeing him come up.
Yeah, don't try to rub their belly.
No, or feed him a sandwich or anything like that.
That get out of their car.
Oh, man.
And try to take selfies with them and stuff. It's like, dude, you deserve to get whatever you got. Whatever happens, then nobody should have to even try to come rescue you or not. Like, if you're that dumb, go give them a high five if you want. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Dude,
don't expect me to be like
one of the worst things I ever seen was, somebody from another country with their son, okay? And there was a big old grizz and 2 baby cubs. This was in the spring. This would have been around like 2010. And I was coming from this area named Canmore to Banff, right? So in between these 2 stretches to do a service job. And we're driving, and the guy with me, his name is Tyler, and he goes, you see that? I said, what? He goes, look what's happening over there. So you got this 4-year-old kid with half a sandwich in his head, and his dad's going like this. Go further towards this bear. So we whip the truck over because he wants to take a picture, right? Like, not understanding what this machine, because that's what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to shred you to hell, man.
Yeah, it's a truck with claws.
Exactly. It can run up to 45 kilometers an hour, like, you know what I mean, in a burst.
Yeah.
So anyway, we ended up pulling over and just laying on the horn, getting it with the bear spray. Luckily, like, got to the kid before. But we had a few choice words for that fella, and that was not the first. Man. That wasn't the first time I seen it. Even the elk, like, people think they're reindeer. Like, that's a 3,000-pound animal with
dude. I mean,
points on its head.
What part about like that is not meant for you to go pet?
It's not.
Like, no matter what, it's like.
Then there's signs everywhere: do not feed the animals. Do not pet the animals.
Yeah.
Don't worry about those. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That should work out great for you. Yeah. Why don't you see if that bear will take the picture for you?
Yeah.
It eats you.
I mean, they're all basically like Winnie the Pooh, right?
Dude.
Come on, dude.
I mean, it just, and then it's almost like the common sense part you don't even want to ask. It's like, there obviously there isn't no common sense. So let's start with just how ignorant are you?
Well, I think like while I was in the area, I believe there was 6 or 7 attacks.
Yeah.
And I mean, they were all like, it's always the same thing. It's like somebody jogging at, sunlight, first sun up, with your earbuds in, just doing their. Now, if that thing's in the woods doing its thing, right?
Yeah.
And you run by it, now you spooked. You don't even know what's on, and that's almost always what happens, man. It's a jogger with like earbuds in, not paying attention.
Earbuds out, you run, man. Well,
dude,
you're doing what
you make noise, man. Yeah,
you're doing what the things that they would hunt would do, which would be
running along right in front of them like a tasty morning breakfast, like a, you know what I mean, a bacon and egger, if you will. So,
Mr. Harvey says my mic is low. Thank you, Mr. Harvey. Let's see if this helps. Did that help any? Did that raise my volume up? Can you hear me all right now?
I can hear you fine, but
can you? All right, cool.
I know what people hear out there sometimes is different.
Yeah, man. I was having a little bit of a volume check, but I feel like I got it. I think I might have been too far away from my mic, but thank you, Mr. Harvey. Hey, appreciate it, man. Thank you, Mr. Bruce Harvey. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
I turned her up. I did have it turned down because when I try to sing and play through it, I have to kindly bump it down, or it tries to,
Yeah,
like,
kind of
you know
clips.
what I'm saying? It'll
Yeah.
it'll try to fight itself. You can
Yep.
hear in your ears it trying to cut itself out because I don't have the greatest of microphone and
Is my
stuff.
mic
So
too hot? Is that what's up? I turned it down a bit. I was in the blue. I got these fancy colors that go green, blue, red.
yeah,
You know.
yeah, and we have the thing over here too that we can auto set. I can put yours on
Still
auto.
needs to go up a bit.
Yours is on auto. Mine's on auto now. Let's see if that
Yeah.
helps it. I put yours on auto and mine on auto. Go ahead and give me some talk.
Give you some talk.
Yep,
1,
yep,
2,
yep,
1,
yep,
2.
yep.
Yep.
I think we're both hitting about the same amount
Into
on
Tokyo.
the thing. That's pretty cool. Where it's got the thing in the back there where you can
Yeah,
check it
man.
out. Go to people. You know what I'm talking about? And,
People.
yeah,
Mm.
go over to the right, and you see where it says people.
I see a little man figure.
Yeah, hit that.
Oh yeah, look at that. Hey,
See there? See what I'm
yeah,
saying?
cool.
You can
Yeah, yeah.
adjust. You can adjust separately. So like if
That's
yours
cool.
needed some, more, or mine needed more or less, then you can do that, or
Mhm.
you can just hit the automatic adjust on there. But what I do, like
Gotcha.
when I'm singing, I have to take the auto thing off,
Yeah,
and
yeah. I know
because
what you mean.
it tries to eat itself. It
Yeah,
tries to, whatever you call it, I don't know, cancel itself or
clip
whatever,
itself out.
clip
Yeah,
itself.
yeah.
So, that's but that's also something that you would think it would just every time you turn it on that it would be so, but now you got to go back and make sure that you turn it back on when you come
What's
back in.
interesting is that like
It
when
still
I
needs to
checked this
go up.
morning, it ended up saving all my settings, which was cool. So that's all right. I'm happy with that. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about this? Did that help me any?
I think you're good, man. We
Yeah.
got everybody says you're good now. We're good a little. That sounds good. Yeah. I
Okay.
think we're good.
All right. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, I appreciate it, man, because it
Yep.
really does. I get through off. Sounds good now. Okay, I know what I thank you for telling me that because I you know purposely turn things off when we're trying to play and sing
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, and then I forget to turn some of the stuff back up the way that it needs to be when you're talking on here. So yeah, man, shout out to you guys. Good morning, good afternoon. This is Guy and Shine, always good vibes coming
Oh,
at you guys. Yeah, man, coming up on the time change of the year, man. I hate that. I don't know what it is that I
fall back. Yeah.
start
Fall back.
dreading it, man. About this time of year, every year, it's like, gosh, man, it's almost.
I wish we would just get rid of it.
I do too.
I
I
don't
do too.
I don't you know what I mean? Like whatever.
I get the argument for. I
I do
get the
too.
argument against.
Yeah.
I get both sides, but I just want to be selfish in this one. I want it my way.
Yeah, me too.
I just want things my way, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
just going to be honest. In most things, I try to give a little bit. This is one where I feel like there's got to be a winner, there's got to be a loser, and I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind being the winner in this one.
I
I
would
wouldn't
sign up
mind at
for it.
all.
I would sign up. Yep.
I would sign up for the winning side, which is
That's
the
right.
side of my side, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
But everybody has their own opinion, and we'll let them
Yeah.
just keep it. That's fine.
Supposedly they're entitled to it, you know what I mean? So
Oh, look, Miss Amanda come in and said, we don't do that in Mexico no more. That,
no, see, they don't do it in parts of Canada anymore either. We don't do it in like the mid Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and I think Alberta wants to adapt it too, because they're like, no, this is ridiculous, right?
Big
So
Jack in the house. Shout out to you, Big Jack.
I guess the argument would be if you didn't do it for a few years, that maybe it would be dark when it wasn't supposed to be. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think
I
it
don't.
would matter, right? Because I mean, if it's and then you just don't do that, right?
Right? That's.
Made sense to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I am no scientist.
Me neither. Me
Except
neither.
in martial arts. Anyway.
Man, man, I mean, I just don't understand why I can't have it my way this time.
Well,
I just
I
the
guess we'll
time
have to go to
changes for
Burger
the
King.
kids going to school in the morning is one of the reasons. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, bro. It is.
Yeah.
That now they let's see, they start Yeah, let's see. It's right at my kid gets the bus at 7:15 here. And
Yeah.
there's some of the kids though that are catching the bus over in Burke's Garden.
Yeah.
God, they're catching the bus at like 6:30 in the morning. So, you know what I mean?
Ooh.
Like they're getting the bus
What
early,
time
early.
school start? 8?
Yeah, but man, you're talking about a long haul from
That's
across
like
the mountain
yeah,
right
man. I
there,
used to
bro.
have to do one of those rides when I was a kid. It was a long trek from the country, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, dude, it's a long haul for some of them. So, I mean, I can get that, dude. I get that argument, but I'll buy them all a flashlight. Yeah,
Headlamps for everyone, I'd say.
yeah, headlamps for everybody.
I'll
Uh,
even pay for the batteries.
yeah, I swear. I don't know. I'm stepping out there. I can't really afford to do all
I'll pay
that.
for the first 2 sets of batteries,
Yeah, I'll pay half on the first 2 sets of
and I
batteries.
will require 2 of the 6 that we buy.
Yeah, we'll get them a lantern.
But
Get 'em
Dad, that's only 3 batteries for me.
yeah.
Well, you'll figure it out.
But there is, it's like for myself. I mean, I guess the only real reason why that it affects me in any type of way is just because here by 5 o'clock, 5:30, it is dark, and
Yeah.
then it's like, man, you've got so many hours before it's actually bedtime, like 9:30, 10 o'clock, that it's just dark and it's cold. There's not really nothing else going on. We
Mhm.
live in the country. I mean, I'm in the middle of the Appalachian Mountains, so it's not like you got all kinds of nice little fun rec things to go out and do. So
Yeah.
it's like wintertime really does get like very, very, very long sometimes, it seems like, like,
Yeah.
dang, man,
Yeah.
dang,
Well, like
you know.
this, I don't know. This season's been or year, I guess, has been interesting because I found it just so it's like at least for me, a very long winter followed by like then boom, summer happened, and it feels like we're just getting ready to go back into winter again. Like there was no real spring or fall. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
so. We shall see, man, because I did find last winter terribly long and dark. So that,
Oh
yeah, for
man,
sure.
and I mean, and it's just one of those things. I mean, I know that there's going to be winners and losers, Sean, but I really want to win this one. I just
Well,
really want to win this
let's
one.
put it to a vote.
Yeah, I just really want to win. I don't want
we will
anybody else to
decide
have to.
here, and
I
that
don't
will
want
be it.
anybody else to have to lose, but I just feel like that I really want it worse than anybody else, and I feel like I want to win, and I deserve to win this one.
Well, then
And
believe
I
in
got
your
a
team.
drum.
Yeah,
I got a drum. I
that
mean,
gives you an advantage right there.
it
I mean,
gives
come
me,
on,
it should.
an extra
Thus
vote.
far in my life, I have
That's
not felt much of an advantage, but I'm waiting. I feel like this could be it.
this is the hill I'm willing to die on.
I just want one win.
Let's
Just
go.
one win. That's
Let's
all I'm
go.
wanting, man. That's
All
all
right.
I'm wanting. Nah, you know what? For me, I guess it's like I would like to have it, but it's like man, you kind of get used to it. It's like, well, okay. I mean, it's whatever. You kind of learn to get used to it, but yeah, it's just one of those times. I'm more of, I think what bothers me the most is just knowing the cold's getting ready to set in for a few months.
Yeah,
And that just sucks.
it's a
It
fact.
just sucks,
That
man.
is a fact. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like man, all of it, I guess, just. Ugh. But I'm still enjoying the summer, man. We got ginseng season coming up.
Mhm.
I found a nice, pretty 3-prong. Me and Elevated Einstein and brother Zach. We
Nice.
was out here at they come up my house, and we was just walking down through the little patch of woods down here below where the goats used to be, and we found a nice big pretty 3-prong about 2 foot, and
Beautiful.
big old pod berries on it. We didn't dig it. It's not season to dig yet. It's still a bit early, but it was just nice finding one on this side right across the street, 30 yards from there. I found all kinds of ginseng down in there, but right here on my particular side, I hadn't found not one plant in 10 years, and that was the first one. So it was uh it was cool to just cool to kind of see it and know that it's doing good this year. And I like ginseng season. Even if I don't dig it, I just still enjoy getting out in the mountain and looking around and stuff
Nice.
like that. But if it goes up in price, or if it's at a pretty decent price, I'm not against digging it. Now I will, but you have to obey the rules. I because it's one of those plants, dude. that you can seriously just you can wipe it out if you're not careful in just a few
Yeah, there's a
years.
lot of that going on, man. Like, actually, my son's been very informative on like a lot of things. Like, it's amazing when a young person starts becoming their own little individual, right? And he's rattling off all these things that like we don't have anymore. I'm like, what? And then like I'm fact checking him on some of this stuff. I'm like, man, he's on the nose because we farmed it or we pulled it out of the ground so much that like the
Yeah,
only thing
dude.
that's left is to
Well, see, where they
reintroduce
made
it.
it worth a little bit of money, you got these idiots that
Yeah,
instead of wait, because see, it's got to mature. It's got to be a 5-year plant,
yeah,
and it's got to have enough time to start making berries because that's how it propagates. That's how it carries forward.
okay,
And if you don't allow that plant to grow until those berries ripen and fall off, then when you dig that plant, that's it. It's
yeah.
done. You
So they're
don't
like
get it again.
Christmas trees almost. Like, can you replant ginseng?
What do you mean, like dig it up by the root and then replant it somewhere
Yeah,
else?
like
I
well,
guess you could.
like what we do up here is like we have Christmas tree farms. So 5 years you let them grow from like saplings up, and
Right,
then
right.
but before you cut them, like your third year you're planting a new bed kind of thing. So you
Yep, yep.
always have an overlap. Yeah.
Well, now these the way now they can tell the difference between like if you try to like plant it just like in a
Okay. So
flower
there's
pot
a
or something, they can tell the difference. But like in the
gotcha.
mountains, when you go dig it, one of the rules is that you don't carry the berries out from where they were. You plant them back where you found them.
Okay.
And if you don't allow those berries to ripen, then when you take that plant out of the forest, which it takes years to get a big nice
Yeah.
root, like it's got to be 5 years old before it reaches three prong and starts to give
Wow.
berries.
Huh.
So if you take it before that time and it doesn't have a chance to give back to the woods itself, then
Hmm.
it doesn't take many years that you keep doing that, then you ain't got it no more. It's gone. And you just rape the land of what
It's terrible what's happening to our
it
natural
sucks,
forests,
man.
man. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Like once upon a time up here, like in the 80s, because my father was a logger, like I mean, we had to cut and replant, like you know what I mean, and maintain your woods. And I don't know how much of it comes on the news down there, but literally right now, like so what Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, Quebec, New Brunswick, British Columbia, the Northwest Territories. So six provinces and one territory are burning. Like
Wow.
hundreds of thousands of acres are burning, right? And like all summer down here, like that's what was nice about getting up because the difference between here and Alberta is about 4,000 feet for sea level, right? So you get up above everything. The smoke's not too bad, but coming down here all year, we've had a purple haze of just stuff burning. And it's interesting how we've abandoned some of these programs that like so clearly worked. And now, like, I mean, I know they say, oh, 1,000 years, but I mean, if it's every year, is it really 1,000 years? Like, you know what I mean? And the
Yeah.
fires are getting worse. I know you fellas are getting the flooding down there. I seen something about Tennessee got hit or something too, was it?
Yeah, had Texas, Tennessee, and
North Carolina.
Kentucky,
Yeah.
North Carolina just got. So, I mean, there's been several different places. Now, Texas was
Yeah.
man. Texas was just a devastation, man. They got hit so hard,
That's
and
for
that little, and it just compounded the problem, man. Where it was a Girl Scout camp, little Christian Girl Scout
I
camp. So
seen
that
that on
just
the news. That was
I,
absolutely
I mean,
terrible.
you couldn't have asked for nothing that'd rip your heart out any
No.
faster than that. And as a parent ourselves, you're like, "Good God, I can't even imagine whatever." Like, good Lord.
Yeah.
But then like that one that was there in North Carolina, man, it was crazy too, bro. It was like, man, we seen that one not long after, like it's in person scene where it had done its thing not long after that had happened.
Hmm.
And bro, your eyes can't take in the scope of how big it was. Like you see the creek running that's there all the time,
Yeah.
and then you try to envision the how high that it actually came and how wide it had to be in order to get that high. Like,
Hmm.
dude, it's like unbelievable. So man, Yeah, dude, like devastating floods, and I think it's just one of some things just happen like it's you can't really answer why. There's no
Mhm.
answer for that. It just that kind of crazy stuff happens. What you can't understand is why are we having trouble getting help to these people in any type of
Here's
way?
where this
In
is where I
any
get
type of way.
lost. This is where I get lost. Like, I don't know about down there, but up here, I know they certainly take enough tax money that there shouldn't be problems with this. And like there was, for some reason, what's weird is like the fires used to happen away from towns, like you know what I mean, like out in the deep bush
In the
kind of thing.
forest, yeah.
Yeah, but now they're all burning like real close to towns, burning big towns that are like historical towns, like Mount Pearl just burned. That's in Newfoundland.
Yeah.
And I mean that predates the date of Canada. Like
Yeah.
Vikings discovered there for
Man,
you
that's
know first time. So
crazy
yeah,
history.
yeah, man, it is. It's sad. Yeah.
It is, and a lot of it has to do with now. I'm not saying that all of it, but they're on both sides with flooding and with fire.
Mm,
Man, you can't you if you don't take the lessons that's given to you
mm-hmm.
and apply what it takes to resolve that issue once you see that there is a problem, then to be asking why that things happen or why this happened or why that well if I mean if you know that you're in an area like that, then maybe it should have been thought of like there should be all types of things in place. If it's happened before, it could happen again. And
Yeah.
I just hope that we don't let history repeat itself again with this stuff. Like why
Well,
like if we know that these types of things can happen, whether it's once every 500 years or once every 100 years, it seems to me like I've seen an awful lot of 500-year floods in my little
this
48
is what
years.
I'm saying. This is what I'm
Like,
saying. Like,
and
like there's three towns that come to mind right away where they're like, this will never happen again. And literally the next
yeah,
year it burnt to the ground again.
yeah, man.
Slave Lake, Fort McMurray, like those are two big ones. And that's like where like a lot of our natural resources come out of, right? So I don't know. They rebuild it, let it burn again, or High River. Like High
Yeah,
River was built on a floodplain. They knew that, but the people buying the houses didn't know it. They
yeah,
washed all away, and then they made a deal. They said, if you build here again, it's on you. We're not going to insure you, right? If it
right.
happens again, but if you want to, you can build here. Kind of reminds me of
It's
Tornado
just
Alley for you fellas down there. You know what I mean? Like,
well, indeed, or like for example, like here on the New River,
yeah,
where it's a dangerous river. Well, it's a weird river. It's flowing the opposite direction of gravity anyway. It's one of the two, the Nile and the New River, flow against the
yeah,
grain.
yeah.
So it's a weird river. It floods. It had the banks wash out, and I have seen countless times where campers and things are destroyed, and it's like, well, if it happened a couple years ago, why are we still parking them there and then letting it happen again and again? Why don't we do something different? Like like Mr. Harvey just said, if nothing changes, nothing changes. If
That's right.
you just
Yep.
park right back in the same spot and you're like, okay, well, it won't do it.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm sure that won't happen again.
like,
If it
yeah, it
happens
will.
once, it'll happen again.
Yeah, yeah, like you
Such
know,
my belief. Yeah.
and and that's another thing too is like people come down on weather forecasters and stuff about like they didn't say it was going to do this. They didn't say. Well, it's not perfect. It's not,
No,
and sometimes like things happen so fast they can't. I mean, dude,
no,
it's
no.
just happened, man. It's like
Yeah.
time, all that kind of stuff. And that flood happening at night, the one that were on both
Mhm.
sides,
That,
man.
that one was, yeah, that's
Crazy, man.
must have been
So
terrifying, man.
it's like there's no answer for why other
No.
than like, okay, let's make sure this never, ever, ever happens again on our watch.
And
Let's
stop
make
messing
sure.
with the weather modification company.
Yeah. Yeah. Stop making
Just
clouds.
saying.
Yeah. Stop seeding clouds. I
Yeah.
don't know, man. But like there in that one, like in Texas, from what I understand,
Yeah.
well, I know that back in the 80s there was something, a flood like that. But dude, it was just insane. The amount of water that came down through that canyon, like it's on.
Yeah.
No matter what anybody would have forecasted, bro, the way that water rose up, Like it's I can't even
Well,
imagine
that
it.
was
I
one
can't
thing I
even.
took away, like, because like normally what happens, at least in the Rockies up here, is around this time of year, like the riverbed will be low because
Yeah.
all the caps have melted and like you know what I mean. So the river starts to drop. It's all
Yeah.
glacier fed water. But I seen it and like it. Well, while we were there, two people, ended up drowning in the river, like in a canoe, because you get hitched up. There's a lot of white water, and like I mean, if
Yeah.
you don't know what to do, and there's rocks everywhere. So I mean, if you don't have the right gear on, plus you got about 43 seconds before hypothermia starts to set in,
Yeah,
right?
it's cold.
Oh yeah, she's cold.
Yeah,
So
it runs north, Tommy. It doesn't really go against physics. It's just I get it's going against the natural flow of things as far as that. I don't understand it myself, but it flows north, just like the
crazy.
Nile. It flows against what you would the north south whatever you would think it is.
Got her
But yeah,
own
you can look
pull.
it up, man. It's a crazy river, and there's campgrounds all along through there that I see it all that like they'll get flooded this year, and then a couple years later they'll get flooded again.
Mhm.
And it's like, well, dang man, why not just you're not you're allowed to do things differently. Like
Yeah,
let's try
yeah,
something else.
yeah.
Let's go for that first. Let's see if that works out.
Build some
Uh,
houseboats. Yep.
yeah, like
That's good.
something
Mhm.
like something. It just
Anything at all.
anything at all. But let's not just do it again. Let's
Yes,
just not do it again. It's kind of like
that's
at work. If you master your thumb, one of the best ways to learn how to drive nails
mhm.
is to start driving nails, because as
Yeah,
soon
oh
as you
yeah.
start hitting a couple times, you're gonna be like, you know what? I
Yeah.
think I don't want to do that no more. I'm gonna learn it. So it's
Yeah.
like
Where'd you place fingers?
let's not do that again. That's
Yeah,
stung.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
that's how I see it right here in little. Well, I know like some like you'll see people build something, and you'll be like, man, I know that the water has been up there before. That
Mhm.
don't seem like a good idea. Like yeah, like
Let's see how
I
this
don't
goes. Yeah.
think that's a good idea.
I hope
But
you own water wings.
yeah,
It's
like
like,
man,
this
you
ain't good,
know.
man.
Or
No.
like for me it's all like these towns that's built up like underneath where dams are and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, man, what a gamble, dude. I mean, I get
Oh,
it. Like people got to do what they got to do,
yeah.
but at the same time, it's like, man, I don't want to live below all that water. Well, I mean, it's anything could happen. You know what I mean? Like, what if a thing
Yeah,
breaks while I'm
but
sleeping?
also there is a certain mathematical equation you can add into living by a dam, which is like this thing was made by us and it will only last so long. These are
Yeah,
certainties.
yeah.
Don't build downstream.
Yeah, don't build downstream.
It's
It just don't seem like a good
you
idea to
know,
me. It
in the
seems like
long
let's
run for you and your family, it's probably not
just
a
not
great
good.
idea. No.
Not Hey,
Mm-mm.
there's one up there in Maryland, man, that
Yeah.
it's called the Conowingo Dam.
Yep.
And it's one of them, man, you got Port Deposit right underneath, it's down below where the dam and stuff's at. And it's one of them that, man, if that dam goes, then there's gonna be a lot of stuff like downriver
Hmm.
that man, what that wall of water coming down through there, it ain't gonna stand no chance, bro. Like
Well,
it's just,
we had 2014, I believe it was. Um, Now I was living in an area called Cochrane, Alberta, and I built on top of what we call the keyhole. This thing's like about 500-600 feet above the river, right? And this same river flows like all the way from BC, the Bow River, through Banff, through Canmore, into Calgary. And Calgary at the time had about 1.5 million people living in it. And I had a buddy visiting, and he goes, "Something don't seem right about the water." And we were walking down. I was walking my dog at the time. And I said, "You're right." And it looked like a mini like tsunami was coming on the top. And where we were at, they had like a watershed, so it would
yeah,
deflect the water to slow it down.
yeah,
When it hit there, it just picked up, and it hit this thing called the Bears Paw Dam,
yeah.
wiped that thing out like it did not exist. Twisted
Wow.
bridges, the Saddle Dome, which is where the Calgary Flames play at.
Yeah.
I went in there 3 weeks later. So this is how much water there was. In those big stadiums you go in, I think it sits about 30,000.
Yeah.
So the top tier row, I walked in and I had water up to, above my knees 3 weeks
Damn.
after. And the
Damn.
destruction that it did, this was in the matter of hours. And it was the same kind of thing. They, once in 1,000 year flood. And then
Yeah.
next year, exact same thing happened.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
like, holy smokes,
I
man.
don't think the math adds. I believe I'm a little bit younger than 1,000 years old.
1,000 years goes a lot quicker than it used to.
I feel like I've seen several 500-year floods in my time. Like,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah, man.
just how
But
old am I?
I just,
Like,
nature's not something, I think that we should be messing with. And
uh-uh.
I think we should do our best to maintain it. And we did used to have some pretty decent protocols, at least for fires, for cut lines, and getting rid of the dead growth. But, up here, that was all stuff that got pulled. And now
Man,
you deal with
forest management is where it's at, dude.
Yep.
It's where it's
I
at. If
agree.
you rake the leaves out of your yard, it's not just to get the leaves out of your yard, it's to not give fire a chance to get to your house.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's to
Yep.
not have that kind of stuff up against your structures so that if there is a fire that's not going to burn.
No.
And it, dude, I see it going in your country, I see it going on in my country. It's mismanagement of the forest.
Yep.
Not letting them clean up the underbrush, not letting them, oh, you're gonna make a salamander that's here go extinct. Well, man, I had to move a couple times in my life. I'd looked to me like he gonna have to move because I'm getting ready to clean this up. He can go find him somewhere else to live. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna I'm gonna give him a chance.
And there's a flip flopping of the rules, man. Like back then, it was like, when I remember from being young with my father was, this is what we need to do to preserve our land and to make sure we don't burn down someone else's land. Like that was what you were taught. That's what you did. Then it switched to this, oh no, we got to let the woods naturally compost and okay, that probably was fine once upon a time, but you can't have a tornado hit you in the fall, knock down all your trees, leave them dead, and then leave that open to burning in the spring. You would never do that. Our grandparents would be like, "What is wrong with you?"
What's
Like,
wrong
you know
with
what I mean?
you?
Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Yeah, like turn and burn. Like that's one of the oldest
Well,
sayings.
when
in
they're,
terms, man.
that would be, like you said, that would be totally fine to do before there was houses everywhere
That's
and
right. That's
businesses
right.
everywhere and all
Yes.
that. It's like, okay, well, now we need to rethink, like, okay, let's take the fuel for the fire away, and then we don't have to worry about no fire no more.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not the trees that's standing there that's in danger of igniting like that. It's all the crap
That's
that's
right.
laying all
The
around that's
underbrush, the
the
one
danger.
lightning storm that blows through, and boom,
Yeah.
we go. Yeah.
Man, we could. I mean, hey, and I'm gonna tell you what. If and then they're gonna say, well, who are we gonna pay to do that? I can tell you what. I
know a
can
bunch
tell
of
you what.
guys.
I could take you out here to the jailhouse, and there would be people falling all over themselves to get the
Mhm.
opportunity to go to work during the
Yep.
day to do that very thing. So if you
And
want to know
truth
how you
be
get it done,
told,
go to the one. Hey, if people are so undangerous that they're doing a 5-year sentence and you're going to be letting them out into the society in another 5 years, well, why the hell not go make them go work in the forest or let them work in the forest cleaning some stuff up? They're going to be back out in society in 5 years anyway.
truth be told,
So what the heck?
but this is how it was done before. Like that's not a new concept either, right?
No.
Like letting fellas out. I think it worked out well for everybody. I mean, some of them guys are still, close family friends that have got whatever, man. You know the story as well as I know, right? You get jammed up on some stuff and like, yeah, I can go out to the woods for 8 hours a day. Let's go.
Dude, they
Learn it.
happily do that.
Yeah.
And that takes the whole argument of, well, where's the funding come from? Man, you go pay a couple guards to take a couple crews out for 6 or 8 months, and there'll be a lot of stuff getting done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's definitely doable, and there'd be a lot more benefit come to these inmates than laying up in the dang jail for 3 years eating snack cakes and
Well,
ramen
right?
soups, playing cards and
Yeah. Yeah.
smothering to death in recycled feet and butt air. So
the perks of the inside.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
No way.
No, Tommy, I didn't get a new camera, man. I just I had this thing I used to stick like, over the camera like one of those crazy paranoid people. And it left like gunk on there, so I got some lighter fluid and
Oh, and cleaned
I
it
got
off.
it
Yeah.
all off, cleaned it
Yeah.
off. Yeah.
It is good and clear, man. It
Yeah, thanks,
really
man.
is.
Thanks for letting me know though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to
Yeah,
know.
that does look good. I didn't know if it was new or not either, to be 100% honest. I just thought maybe it was your lighting that was different.
Yeah, no.
Clean the snot off of it. It helps it out a whole lot.
Pretty much, man. Yeah.
A couple sneezes and a few sticky bears there. Hey, Peyton Samuels, I see you in the house. Brother William,
Yeah.
God bless you too, brother. Good to see you, man. Tommy Kenny, clean your camera lenses, guys. That can get cloudy. Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude, for real. Like I had to do that on my GoPro too. Like I took a really cool video I'm gonna put up. It's like like the old miner rides or whatever there.
Yeah.
This thing was like a bullet. Like I don't know who designed it, but it was like one of those little like go-karts you had when you were a kid. You could sit in, it goes down a mountain. And I'm like trying to hold on with one arm the whole time. 40K an hour I hit on that baby.
That's awesome.
Wait for that video. Yeah.
Heck yeah, man.
And it's going to be a sick ride when the guy who's like at the top is like, I hope that thing's on. He just lets you rip. Yes,
like,
let's
bastard. Yeah. I'm going to kill you if I don't die.
Exactly.
Yeah,
for sure.
I love it, man. That's awesome, man. Well, let's see, it's 12:49, man. 10 minutes till. Time flies when you're having fun. Shout out to Brother William. I see you in the house. Tommy Kenyon, thank you, man, in the back, lighting up comments. And
great job, Tommy. Thank you.
Yeah, man, good job. Appreciate you, Brother Tommy. Thank you. Brother William, once again, thank you. Els Endeavors, shout out to you. Appreciate you being here.
Appreciate you.
Brandon Ziegler, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Magic Healing, always, Sister Jimena. Big Jack Storytime was in the house. Appreciate you. And Brother Bruce Harvey, thank you, brother. Appreciate you stopping through. Outstanding singer, man. That dude, he's got one of those. He's got a great country voice. You know what I mean? Just perfect for the old time country songs and man, well, any songs, but the kind of songs that's from my. I know the songs that he's doing. Like I'm in.
Very
there.
nice.
But yeah, man, good job. Him and Brother Marr, they do a gospel singing together on certain evenings and everything. I think it's Saturday evenings or Sunday evenings. I'm not 100% on that, but shout out to you, brother. Appreciate you being here, man. It's a privilege. Mr. Floyd's Universe, shout out to you, brother. Appreciate you being here, brother Desi. Always, man. Brother Desi, I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much, man. Always appreciate you, man. Bad Wolf, I know who you are. I remember you stopping in at Jimena and Brother Clint's. I appreciate you stopping through and saying hi. Jared Talks stopped in to say howdy. Appreciate you, Mama. Melissa Bandy, Mama. Appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate all of you guys, man. Appreciate everybody stopping through. Blessing through connection. Yep, that was our first comment in the house, man. But yeah, man, good day. Good going.
Yeah, man.
Good to have you going, man. Good you got back safe. Everything's golden. Yeah, man. Peyton Samuels, hey, shining guy. Yeah, that's. I appreciate you. Yes, you they come in with see, you got one logo, and then you got the other logo.
Oh, look at that!
Tripped me up a little bit the other day. I was like,
so stoned.
Yeah, that like it don't look the same. It looks the same, but it don't look the same. But it did look the same. So it's like that's the same.
Those are the best ones I've heard.
Same person, just different design, but same design. Like that almost got me. But
a different hue, a different shade,
hue, man.
Yeah,
Brother Harvey, appreciate you, Bruce. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate all you guys. Man, once again, good vibes. Always good vibes. We'll be back Wednesday.
Yep.
11 to 1. Good vibes with Guy and Sean. And then we'll start figuring out and get some schedule lined out on some different time frames we're gonna start playing with and just start having some fun again. And well, not that we haven't been having fun, but just start having some fun in the evening time with some different stuff, doing different things, man.
Yep.
Why not?
Why not, baby?
Because we can.
We got the time.
Because
Yeah.
we can and we will. And you
Can't stop,
us.
won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Yeah, can't stop, won't stop. That's funny, man. All
Yeah.
right, my man. All
All
right,
right.
good job, guys. Appreciate y'all. This is Guy and Shine, 11 to 1, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Eastern Standard Time. Always good vibes. Please connect at Shine Dick.
Just
Find me here at Creative Change.
appreciate it.
Got brother Tommy Kenyon,
Yeah.
keeping it real media, helping us out in the back, lighting up all the
Mhm.
comments and doing the producing side. We appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, appreciate
Thank
you
all y'all.
guys, man.
Have a good day, man. And women.
And man. Women and men.
Yeah, man,
Both
women.
women and men can have a good day. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
You can
Then
both
I
have a
want to
good.
count up the extraterrestrials. So have a good world universe. Wait,
There you
have
go.
a good day universe.
The whole darn universe. Just do it.
There you go.
We're not arguing about it. We just do it. Always
it
good
out
vibes,
there.
my friends. Appreciate y'all. I've been in a hurry since I don't know when. Gotta bring it on back. Start over again. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old page. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old page. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. Well, I got me a woman, yeah, she's better than most. Yeah, I get the space I need to really cut and loose. Yeah, she slows it on down to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it down. Slow it on down, guys. Good vibes only to you. Always good vibes. Always good vibes only to all of my beautiful people out there. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day.